Hello there, and a very warm welcome to you all. I'm so glad you've decided to join us today.
It's wonderful to have everyone with us, Daniel. You know, as we journey through life, it seems some of those everyday things we've always done might need a little extra thought, don't they?
You're absolutely right, Serena. Little routines we've had for years, perhaps decades, might just warrant a second look to make sure they're still serving us well and, most importantly, keeping us safe. Have any of you ever found yourselves perhaps being a little more careful stepping into the shower than you used to be?
I think that's a common experience, Daniel. Or perhaps hearing a story from a friend that makes you pause and think about safety a bit more. It's perfectly natural as our bodies and circumstances change. Being aware is key to staying healthy and independent.
Precisely. And today, we're going to talk about one of those very common routines, taking a shower or a bath. For most of us, it's a daily ritual. But, and I want to approach this with a great deal of care, there can be hidden risks, particularly for those of us enjoying our golden years, folks over 60, 70, and beyond.
It sounds like an important topic, Daniel. You mentioned in the video title something about the most dangerous time of day for seniors to shower, and even a very serious incident.
Yes, and I want to assure everyone the purpose of mentioning a tragic incident, like the 75-year-old who sadly lost their life, isn't to cause alarm, but to respectfully acknowledge the very real risks that can exist. This way, we can all learn and take steps to protect ourselves. Knowledge, in this case, truly is power. The power to stay safe.
So, what will we be covering specifically in our conversation today?
We'll be exploring when this particularly risky time tends to be, digging into why it poses such a specific threat as our bodies mature, and then, crucially, focusing on the positive, the simple, practical things we can all do to make our shower or bath time significantly safer, regardless of when we choose to have it. Our goal is to help you continue to live comfortably and independently.
That sounds very empowering, Daniel. So, let's start with that most dangerous time of day. What time are we actually talking about?
It's a good question. What the evidence and expert observations are pointing towards might surprise some. The time that seems to carry these heightened risks is often late in the evening, or right before you head off to bed.
Late evening. That does seem a bit counterintuitive, as many people find a warm shower before bed relaxing. Why would that particular time be riskier?
Let's break down the factors, Serena. First, consider fatigue. By the time evening rolls around, especially after a busy day, our bodies and minds are naturally more tired. Your energy levels are lower, reaction time isn't as sharp, coordination might be a little off, and focus can be less intense. These subtle decreases in alertness can make a big difference if you suddenly lose your footing on a slippery surface.
That makes sense. When you're tired, you're just not as quick to react. What else contributes to the risk?
Then there's the matter of medications. Many of us, as we get older, manage health conditions with prescribed medicines. However, many common medications for blood pressure, heart conditions, diuretics, sleeping aids, antidepressants, even some strong pain relievers, can have side effects like dizziness, drowsiness, or orthostatic hypotension. That's when your blood pressure drops suddenly when you stand up.
So, if those medications are taken in the evening, their effects might be strongest around shower time?
Precisely. If medications are taken in the evening, their effects might be peaking right around then. The warmth of the shower itself can also dilate blood vessels, potentially lowering blood pressure further. These factors can create a perfect storm for a dizzy spell right when you're in a wet, slippery bathroom. As always, it's vital to discuss any medication's side effects or concerns with your doctor.
Are there other environmental factors at play late in the evening?
Yes, another factor is ambient lighting and visibility. While your bathroom light might be on, the rest of the house is often darker. If you were to feel unwell or slip, navigating a dimly lit hallway could be challenging. Steam can also fog up glasses or reduce visibility in the bathroom itself, making it harder to spot hazards.
And I suppose being alone or having others asleep is also a concern.
Critically, yes. Late at night, you are more likely to be alone, or other household members might be asleep. If something were to happen, the chances of someone hearing you and coming to your aid quickly are often reduced. Time can be crucial in these situations. This isn't just abstract talk, Serena. I was reading a truly heartbreaking account about a gentleman, let's call him Mr. Harrison. He was 75, quite active. Like many, he preferred a warm shower in the evening. One night, he took his shower as usual. He was perhaps a little more tired that day and was on medication for his blood pressure. Tragically, he slipped. Because it was late and his wife was asleep, no one heard him fall immediately. By the time he was found, it was too late.
Oh, Daniel, that's just terrible.
It is. And professionals suspected that a combination of his end-of-day fatigue, the warm water further lowering his blood pressure already managed by medication, and perhaps a momentary dizzy spell, all contributed. It's stories like Mr. Harrison's, as difficult as they are, that compel us to share this information, to help prevent such tragedies.
It really highlights how several seemingly small things can combine to create a dangerous situation. So, these evening-specific risks are compounded by the natural changes our bodies go through as we age?
Exactly. And this isn't about being old or frail, it's about understanding our current physiology. For instance, it's natural for our reflexes to slow down a bit. Our balance might not be as rock solid due to changes in the inner ear or proprioception, our sense of where our body is in space.
So, if you do start to slip, it's harder to correct yourself quickly. What about vision?
Vision changes are very common. Conditions like cataracts, glaucoma, or macular degeneration can affect how well we see, especially in lower light or with glare from wet surfaces. A steamy bathroom can exacerbate these.
And muscle strength?
Muscle strength and joint flexibility can also decrease if not actively maintained, making it harder to brace yourself or get up after a fall. Our bodies can also become more sensitive to temperature changes, which can trigger blood pressure fluctuations.
And many seniors are managing chronic health conditions too, which must add another layer of risk.
Absolutely. Arthritis can make joints stiff. Neuropathy, common with diabetes, can cause numbness in the feet. Conditions like Parkinson's directly impact balance. All these underlying health factors can increase the risk in the shower, especially when combined with the hazards of that late evening time frame.
It paints a very clear picture, Daniel. The late evening, tiredness, medication effects, and natural physical changes really can make a simple shower quite perilous.
It can. Recognizing these elements is crucial. It's the foundation upon which we can build safer habits. But knowing the why is just the beginning. The next, and arguably more empowering, step is to look at the what. What can we actively do about it?
Indeed, Daniel. Understanding the risks is one thing, but taking action is where we find peace of mind. So let's talk about those practical strategies. Where do we start with making bathrooms safer?
One of the most impactful areas is the bathroom environment itself. Making thoughtful adjustments here can dramatically reduce the chances of a slip or fall. Let's start with something absolutely vital. Grab bars.
And you mean proper sturdy grab bars, not towel racks, right?
Exactly. Towel racks aren't designed to support weight. We need properly installed, sturdy grab bars. Think about one or two inside the shower or tub, perhaps one horizontally and one vertically, another just outside to help step in and out safely, and even one near the toilet. These should be securely mounted into wall studs. If you're unsure, hire a professional. It's a small investment for a huge return in safety.
I know some people resist them, feeling they make them seem old. But safety is paramount. My friend Martha resisted, but after a scare, her son insisted. Now she says she feels much more secure and independent with them.
That's a wonderful example, Serena. Next, let's talk about what's underfoot. A good quality non-slip bath mat inside the tub or shower stall is a must, with plenty of suction cups, and a non-slip bath rug outside to catch drips and provide secure footing. Make sure these have rubber backing.
Some people also use those textured adhesive strips on the tub bottom, don't they?
They do, and those can be quite effective and discreet. The key is ensuring your feet land on something that helps them grip.
What about sitting down in the shower? That seems like a good idea for many.
An excellent point. A shower chair or a bath bench can be a blessing, especially if you experience fatigue, dizziness, or have balance issues. Standing can be tiring. A sturdy shower chair allows you to sit comfortably and safely. There are many types, including transfer benches. My neighbor Frank, with arthritis in his knees, said his shower chair made showering enjoyable again.
And if you're sitting, a fixed shower head might not be very practical.
Precisely. A handheld shower head is a fantastic companion. It allows you to direct water where you want it while remaining safely seated. They're usually quite easy to install. This combination really empowers safe, independent personal hygiene.
Lighting is also crucial, I imagine.
Absolutely. Ensure your bathroom is well lit. If it's dim, consider upgrading or adding lighting. Make sure switches are easily accessible. Motion sensor nightlights in the bathroom and hallway can be incredibly helpful for nighttime trips. And always use an exhaust fan to clear steam.
And just general tidiness to avoid trip hazards?
Yes, declutter. Remove unnecessary items from the floor or around the tub. Keep essentials like soap and towels within easy reach, perhaps using a shower caddy or shelves. A tidy, well-organized bathroom is inherently safer. So, making these physical adjustments is a huge step. But what about the timing we discussed? That potentially risky late evening window?
If people are concerned about late-night showers due to fatigue or medication effects, are there better alternatives?
There are. Many find a morning shower after a night's rest works well. You're likely more alert, or perhaps a midday shower suits your schedule and energy patterns best. There's no hard and fast rule. The best time is what feels safest and most comfortable for you. Listen to your body. If you're feeling particularly weary, maybe postpone it.
And not rushing is important too, I suppose.
Critically important. Try not to rush. Give yourself plenty of time. Rushing can lead to carelessness. These are significant changes we can make, both to our environment and routines. But our personal actions right around shower time also play a vital role.
That makes sense, Daniel. So, beyond the bathroom setup and timing, what personal habits can help keep us secure?
It's about cultivating a certain mindfulness, Serena. One of the simplest habits is to do a quick self-check before even turning on the water. Ask yourself, am I feeling unusually tired? Dizzy? Did I just take medication that sometimes makes me unsteady?
And if the answer is yes, it might be wise to pause?
Exactly. Perhaps wait a little, or consider a sponge bath at the sink as a safer alternative for that particular time. It's about being attuned to your body's signals. My grandmother used to say, a little prevention is worth a whole hospital stay. That simple pause can be invaluable.
That's very wise advice. What about water temperature?
Good question. While a very hot shower might feel soothing, extremely hot water can cause blood vessels to dilate rapidly, leading to a drop in blood pressure and potential dizziness. The ideal is comfortably warm water. Test it before stepping in fully.
And the actual process of getting in and out, that seems like a high-risk moment.
It is, and this is where grab bars are essential. When stepping in, have a firm hold. Plant one foot securely on your non-slip mat before bringing the other in. Take your time. The same applies when getting out. Avoid quick, jerky movements. If you use a shower chair or transfer bench, ensure it's stable.
Drying off carefully is also important, I imagine.
Very. You're wet? The floor might have spray. Have your towel within easy reach. Dry your feet thoroughly. Some find it helpful to sit on the closed toilet lid or a sturdy stool while drying their lower body. And consider what you wear on your feet in the bathroom. Non-slip slippers are much safer than bare feet on potentially damp tile.
For those who live alone, or even with others who might not hear them, having a way to call for help must provide peace of mind.
An incredibly reassuring safety net. This could be keeping your phone within easy reach, but not where it can get wet. Or consider a medical alert system, especially with known health conditions. Many have waterproof buttons you can wear in the shower. Knowing help is a button press away is immensely comforting for both the individual and their loved ones.
It really allows for continued independence with an added layer of security.
It does. So, it's this combination. A safer bathroom environment, being thoughtful about shower timing, especially if late evenings are risky for you due to fatigue or medication, and then layering in these mindful personal habits. That's what builds a strong defense. Remembering the sad story of Mr. Harrison underscores why these considerations are so vital.
Every small step really can make a profound difference.
And these steps aren't about limiting independence. Quite the opposite. They empower you to maintain independence safely and confidently. Small, thoughtful changes can make an enormous difference and provide valuable peace of mind. It's about aging gracefully, safely, and smartly.
You deserve to feel secure in your own home, Daniel, especially in such a personal space.
Absolutely. I truly hope this conversation has been helpful and has given everyone some practical ideas. Your safety and health are so important. Now, we'd love to hear from all of you. Do you have any bathroom safety tips that have worked well for you? Or perhaps a particular product you've found helpful? Or maybe you have a question about something we've discussed today.
Please feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments section below. Your insights are so valuable to our community here, and we can all learn from each other.
And if you found this conversation useful and think it might benefit others, please do give this video a like. That little thumbs up button really helps. And if you haven't already, we'd be delighted if you'd consider subscribing to the channel.
We have more conversations like this planned, all aimed at helping you navigate the years ahead with health, vitality, and confidence.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. It means a lot. Take good care of yourselves, look out for one another, and here's to many more safe, comfortable, and refreshing showers in your future.
Until next time, everyone, stay well and stay safe.